Whenever we celebrate something, you see there must be some vadam will be there. And people are asking that all your Hindu scriptures are filled with violence. That is not violence. So these people are making violence in the society. The God should come and destroy them to stop the violence. Violence means the what? So you go and what that put some bomb and innocent people are dying and what you are bringing in Bombay blast, or in Kashmir blast. Okay, all the people wherever you go and put the bomb and innocent people are dying. That is called violence. So catching that kind of terrorist people and killing them is not violence. Are you getting it? So they are giving different interpretation. All your gods are violent. Sir, to stop the violence, our gods are bringing weapons to destroy. So we need to have jail, court, everything to stop that, the violence in the society. So police are there and they have all the weapons. And the police are having the people, but the security, when they have this kind of dogs and weapons, that is not violent. To stop the violence, to bring the peace. So in the Puranas, if you see, story and philosophy will be there. Okay. So in the story, philosophy is kept. So the different kind of chocolate. This chocolate is outside sweet, inside the nut will be there. Every story written by Valmiki and Vedavyasa, they are very, very brilliant people. They kept philosophy in all the stories. Like how the chocolate is made in the same way. Stories are told in a small world. When we are very younger, we will get story. When we grow, then we will get philosophy. This is the method they made. While you are very young, you hear the story of Narakasura. Mother told me, father told me, why we celebrate? Krishna killed Narakasura, therefore you have to eat well and make new dress and bust the crackers. So this is the small information we got, very, very small. So we heard the story, Narakasura Vadam happened on this day. Okay, this is more than enough. We got the story. So as we grow more and more, we have to understand the philosophy behind the story. So Narakasura is a very special kind of person. Very special structure is there. Bhagavan Vedavyasa made this story in Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 59th chapter. Sa bharyo Garudaruda Prag Jyotishapuram Yavu. Lord Krishna went there, Prag Jyotishapuram, Garudaruda. Sa bharya. Along with bharya means here, so along with Satyabhama, he went Garuda Vagana. Where is it? Prag Jyotishapuram. The name of the city is Prag Jyotishapuram. We will read what is the Prag Jyotishapuram. Okay. There he went and the Narakasura was there. The structure of this fort, how he lives. Giri Durgaihi, Sastra Durgaihi, Jala Agni Anila Durgamam. So the fort is made. The first the circle, the first the wing is Giri Durga. It is made up of mountain. Next level, the next ring is made up of Shastra Durgai, Shastra Astra. And next Jalam, then Agni, then Vayu. Like this, he made very nice kind of the security force. Okay. Murapashaihi, inside this, the fifth place, after the air, Murapashaihi. Pasha means Pashayutaihi. Thousands of that bond or the cords, CORDS cords, the ropes, and he made with this or that. And he was there. Goraihi Dridaihi, very good, very powerful. Goraihi Dridaihi, very strong and very Gora. Okay? Sarvataha Avritam, in all the places it is. That means the fort is made up of so many layers. And the Asura Mura is living there. Narakasura is the topmost leader. Mura is what that, his representative, his supervisor there. Okay? Krishna went there and he was declared. Gadayudam, he brought Gadayudam to destroy mountains. Okay? Mountains closed. Krishna Sayakaihi, arrows. With the arrows, he finished the next Durga, Shastra Durga, destroyed by arrows. Chakrayuda, he used Chakrayuda to destroy Agni, Jalam, Vayu, all three together by Chakrayuda. Okay? And Krishna was using Asi as a sword. He was using sword to destroy all the bonds, all the ropes. Is it okay? Shankanadayan, and he was doing Shankanada to call Murasura. When having heard the Shankanada, Mura got up and started fighting with Krishna. Now fight is going on. The fight between Deva and Asura. Are you getting it? The fight. Always Deva Asura Yuddham. The fort is very nice kind of structure. Panchajanya. The Daityaha Panchashiraha. This Mura has got 5 of the heads. Daitya. This is the. Finally, Mura was killed and Narakasura comes. Narakasura also killed. Is it okay? This is the story, main story. Prag-Jyotishapuram. What is the meaning of Prag-Jyotishapuram? Human heart is called Prag-Jyotishapuram. Brilliant name by our Bhagavan Vedavyasa. This story will satisfy your intellect like anything. You will enjoy the story. What kind of brilliant brain of Vedavyasa? Prag-Jyotishapuram. Now see, Jyotishapuram is what? Puram, right? Now Krishna says Navadwara Puram. Okay, this body is Puram. Gandhi Puram, Nehru Puram, Netaji Puram. Puram means the place where people are living. Jyotishapuram means where the Brahman is lying down, okay? Where the divinity is there. Jyotishapuram. Prak means before. Pre. Before. In the human heart, we have Jyotishapuram in the human heart. Jyoti is there. But before Jyoti, there is darkness. Prak. So before the light, there is darkness. In that darkness, you get what that structure of the fort. Okay? Bhagavad Gita 13th sloka, 13th chapter, 17th sloka. Jyotishamapi tajjodihi tamasa paramuchyate. The Jyoti is beyond the tamas. Okay? So tamas is prak. Jyoti is Jyotishapuram. Are you getting it? So Jyotishamapi tajjodihi tamasa paramuchyate. Jnanam nyayam jnanagamyam hridi sarvasya vishritam. Everybody heart has got this tamas and light. Darkness and light. So brilliant sloka, it is suiting perfectly with this Jyotishapuram, Prag-Jyotishapuram. Okay? Everybody's heart, beyond the darkness of ignorance. Where is that? Within the heart of all living beings. All living beings, we have light and darkness. So beyond the darkness, we get that light. This is from Bhagavatam. So original sloka I have seen. I have shown. This city was defended by several layers. Several layers. Immediately you remember all Panchakosha, everything will come into your mind, I know. Several layers of fortification consisting of barriers of mountains, weapons, water, fire and wind. And within there were courts of Mura, okay? And the bonds of which none could break. Very tough. Goraihi, Dridaihi. Very strong and tough, okay? This sloka, now it. Panchabhutas, the body. All the fort, the layers of fort are nothing but mountains, weapons, water, fire and wind. Okay? The mountains, you can take mountains as a body, simple body, Panchabhuta. Okay? All Panchabhutas. They made up of Panchabhutas, that's all. What is that? Physical frame body. The mountains, weapons are nothing. Mountains are nothing but the mud aspect, what you call the earth aspect. Karmendriyas as weapons. And thereafter water is there. Next to the earth, water, fire, wind. In the earth, 2 things are given, mountain and weapons. So physical body and karmendriya, water is there, water aspect, fire also is there, and wind also is there. The fort means what? Fort is made up of 5 layers, means what? Physical frame, that's all. Mind, sense organs and attachments. The Mura Asura, the Mura has got what that the Mura Pasha. Mura Pasha is nothing but attachments with all sense objects. Who is that Mura? Mind. He has got Panchashira. Daityaha Pancha, he has got 5 heads. What are the 5 heads? 5 sense organs. Very, very simple. So Murasura is none other than the mind has got 5 sense organs and it creates so much of bond. That is nothing but attachment. What a beautiful story kept by Bhagavan Vedavyasa. Narakasura means Naraka Asura. The person who makes his life as Narakaloka. All the Upanishad, the Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita, all those scriptures are indicated in the form of Panchajanya Dhuni. Whenever we hear something good, it's difficult to follow, therefore our ego comes, mind comes, fighting with the scriptures. Finally you have to destroy, you have to bring under the control of the scriptures. What is that? Mind, sense organs and ahankara. All the weapons are what? Values, divine values, that's all. So every, what that? Negative value we should use positive value to kill negative value. That's a simple interpretation. Now we are bringing the light. Light means what? Knowledge. Deepavali. The light destroys. What that? Light destroys darkness. The same way, Knowledge destroys ignorance. The highest value in our life, we have to bring the knowledge and intellect to destroy the ignorance. For that only, now we are 50, 60-year-old. Now in the 60-year-old, we need to have this kind of philosophical meaning, meaningful life, meaningful Deepavali meaning. For that, we should have introduction about the philosophy when we are child. The childhood story to be told. When we grow, we will understand the philosophy. This is Hindu culture. Nowhere in the world you will get this kind of the lifestyle. Childhood, you get the story. When you grow, you get philosophy. You know, we are growing along with Deepavali so many years. When you grow, what a brilliant kind of celebration. Okay? Now we take Ganga bath. Why we have to take oil bath and Ganga bath at the early morning of Deepavali? Because somebody dies, we used to take oil bath and Ganga bath. Who dies? Asura died here. Therefore you have to wash completely. A new dress and make what the bring lights everywhere. Celebration, okay? Sweets you have to do here. All other sham laddu. Make sweets. Celebration should be like this one, okay? Then we have to worship Lord Rama and Lord Krishna. But Rama killed Ravana, Krishna killed Asura. So one is Rakshasavadam, another one is Asuravadam. Okay? So both the deities are worshipped on this particular day. All the things you have to do inside, then you come out and you do this crackers. Bush, 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 demil, all these things you can. If you take whole Deepavali totally, the story is there, philosophy is there, culture is there, okay? And the social harmony is there. All people come together. The whole India, whole Hindus, all over the world, they celebrate harmony. And the economical growth, so many people are getting livelihood. People are making crackers. Thousands of people, lakhs of people are working behind the work, the small kind of small industries. And people are making food item, sweets. So many people are getting livelihood. And dress material. So crores of people working and they are getting livelihood, economic growth also, you see, festival. Okay? Peace and happiness. Peace everywhere, happiness everywhere, celebration. This is all the outcome of Deepavali. Please you take this story and share with our children. Our children should grow with this kind of story only. And they should not be influenced by wrong kind of message from outside. We should give this kind of philosophy behind it, and you have to tell and you have to train our children, the next generation. Otherwise, we will lose our great culture. This is our job, and we have to work. We have to do more homework for our next generation. Okay? May Lord Krishna bless you, may Lord Rama bless you, Gurudev bless you. Be happy and enjoy this Deepavali.